Good morning, OroNaz. Pastor Steve Hawley here for your Monday morning refresh. Janice shared with me yesterday, and Amy shared with the band this morning at prayer time, a post from Andy Stanley. And Andy was talking to an 88-year-old man and asked him about how he felt about all of this stuff going on. And the man had a very interesting take on things, as you can imagine. He reminded Andy of what a man his age would have lived through, some of the difficulties that his life had already faced. And it got me to thinking about us and in our small community. And I want to talk a little bit about perspective. See, perspective is a point of view that allows us to see from different positions. In art, there's a single point perspective, and then there's multiple point perspectives, where the artist draws a picture so that it looks three-dimensional, or paints a picture so that there's depth to it. As Christians, we are children of God with a certain perspective on life and its circumstances. And that perspective is not shared by the world around us. In 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 12, Paul, in talking to his young protege, says, "The confidence of my calling enables me to overcome every difficulty without shame, for I have an intimate revelation of this God, and my faith in him convinces me that he is more than able to keep all that I have placed in his hands safe and secure until the fullness of his appearing." The gentleman disclosed to Andy that he doesn't pay much attention to the headlines with everything that he's seen in his life, but that he writes his own headlines every day. Age can give us some perspective, but it is in following Christ that we can look at the world around us with some of the Father's perspective. We can see hurting people. We can see people that need Jesus Christ. We can look at our own lives and live it without fear, because we have the perspective that Paul tells his young disciple, that my faith in him convinces me that he is more than able to keep all that I have placed in his hands safe and secure until the fullness of his appearing. And you and I can do the same. And we can have confidence that our Savior will give us balance and perspective on what we're dealing with in this world today. God bless you. Have a great week in Jesus Christ.